Okay, so I'm Raina Spica. What's your name?
My name is Heidi Wagner.
And what do you do?
I am the photographer and creator of the Passions Project. I'm a photographer.
Okay, so can you describe in your own words what the Passion Project is?
Well, first of all, it's called The Passions with an S project because we're talking about many people's passions. But the Passions Project is a portrait series of people engaging in their passions as a way of creating community and conversation.
Oh, that's cool. And why did you start the Passions Project?
Well, initially the project was, I focused the project on older adults because I felt as though older adults are often, people often dismiss and older adults' voices are become unheard. So I wanted to bring attention to aging and older adults and do some activism around ageism.
Okay, so now you're doing it for students?
So I did the Passions Project with older adults for over 10 years. And then recently I did a project here in Racine with the LGBTQ plus community. So it was of all ages. We started with people that were, the youngest is probably, she is 12 and the oldest is 90.
Oh wow.
And and that was really fun, and that was a new experience for me, and it was really interesting. And then from there, we're going to be the next project, the Passions Project, is going to be working on is racial and social justice, and we are going to be doing a 10-person project here at Case High School.
Yeah, and so so you need people to nominate for it, right? So how can people self-nominate if they think they have a passion that they want to broadcast to everyone else?
We're really trying to get an incredible cross-section of the student population, especially the affinity groups. And so we're looking for people to either, if they know somebody who has a passion, so what is a passion? A passion can be as simple as someone who's really passionate about literature and reading to someone who really loves to skateboard or is interested in hiking. Or maybe there's an athlete that's really interested in basketball or somebody who loves to play the trumpet. It doesn't have to be something really epic for it to be your passion. It can be as simple as just that thing you love to do and the thing that gets you going in the morning.
Yeah.
So maybe it's even coffee.
It would be cool to have a passion about coffee. It's like, I know a lot of girls who love to go to Starbucks like every day. So yeah, so the way you describe it's like a passion is something you love to do. And it doesn't have to be something you do for a career. You just like to do it. But some people, like especially high schoolers, we're all confused about what we like to do or what is it we want to do, and is that going to lead into a career? So what advice would you give to a high schooler who's still deciding what their passion is?
Always just be curious. Be curious about the things that really get you excited. I mean, really, what is that thing that you think about when you go to bed, or what's the thing that you can't wait to do when you're not having to do schoolwork? Where do you want to spend your time? What are the things that you love to do? Sometimes it can be about being with friends, and spending time with friends. That's a passion for you, or you love to dance. It's just that thing. You just got, everyone, all of us, it's important for all of us to have that thing that we love and that thing that we are connected to.
Yeah. So if you mind me asking, why did you become passionate about photography?
Photography's been something I've always loved. I just always saw the world in frames and framing things. When I would walk around, I would see a picture in different places that I went. And it really is something I remember doing from a very, very young age. And I didn't start photography kind of came and went in my life, and it wasn't always something I was very connected to. But at one point, I did become more connected to it. I was reminded of how much I love it and how exciting it is when I get to do it. And I just started doing more photos. And then when I kind of created and figured out this project, the Passions Project, then I realized it was a project I could do, or I could do photography as my full-time career.
Yeah. And then you're looking at this whole diverse range of people who you want to share their passions about, like from different races to orientations. It's pretty impressive. So as you know, like Case is just full of diverse people, so many varieties we have. And, it doesn't have to be just one person, right? It can be like all sorts of people. Anyone could be nominated for this.
Yeah, I think the main thing is what's their passion, and then we're really looking to tell stories about, especially the kids that are in the Latino student group, or the African American student group, or the Black students, and then LGBTQ students, kind of people that are, are in those minority groups that we're looking to tell their story and really highlight them and their passions. And I think a great way to be introduced to people in a different way is seeing that thing that they really love and that piece of them. Because I think when you have that passion, I think it becomes something that in a way can help define who you are and kind of lead you in different directions. Like if you don't, people always say follow your passion, and your passion really will take you in different directions. But it can always be this guiding force for you to understand what brings meaning to your life, and where do you want to put your time and energy into your world. And your passion can be a great guide for that.
All right. Well, I think that's a great way to end this interview. Thank you so much. And if any of you want to join the Passion Projects, we'll have forums. We're going to be coming around to tell you more about it, explain. And you can give us your info, what is your passion, your name, and your grade. And we can nominate you. And you might be chosen as 10 of the people who are going to be displayed in this Passion Project. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you having me.